guys, this is Dan. I am having a lazy Saturday. Just watching Netflix. I'm preparing lunch. And I'm also organizing my comic. Alright, so I'm making lunch here, and I love French fries. And one of the things about French fries is I love making my own French fries. So this is what those fries look like. Alright, so the next trick, after you take your fries out of the oil pan, or after you fry them, you let them sit in the pan with some paper towels to get some of the oils out. Then you put it in a pan, and this is if you want them crispy. You put them in a pan, and then put them in the pan, and then you let them sit there. I put them in about 350, and then you just let them cook a little bit for like 5 more minutes, So I already took a few bites. I forgot to take pictures of it after it was done, but yeah, really good. I put some Lowry seasoning salt on the fries, and it just brought it to another level. So after a lot of deliberation, Netflix, French fries, and just chilling out and not really focusing, I finally pulled out the comic books that I think I'm just going to part ways with, probably sell. Alright, so as you can see here, it's just a table full of things. It doesn't look as packed as I had it like a couple hours ago. I've just really been sorting things out. But okay, so I'll just go through things. So this is my Ultimate X-Men collection. I didn't start off with 1, I actually started off with 6. And I think I have all the way to here. So I have 6 all the way to 99, and then that's around the time that Ultimatum starts. So I think I'm gonna keep these for now because I just don't know what storylines I want to keep and what runs I want to keep. So I'm just gonna, I might read through these. I don't know. I mean, that's a lot of story to read. So yeah, got a lot of that. I got Ultimates number 1, and this is from volume 1. This is the very first one, and then I didn't get any other ones from the rest of the series, from the rest of that volume, and then I just picked up at Ultimates 2, and then I don't know, I was just very inconsistent at this point. And then I got all of the Ultimate Origins, which I'm definitely gonna sell. I got some variants here. Sorry for the lighting, there's so much glare. Here, I got a variant right here. That's cool. And I got another variant. And another variant. I was a little crazy about these variants back then. And then this was awesome. I got this Ultimates 3, and surprisingly this was my favorite out of the Ultimates line, just because Joe Madureira, and I'm probably butchering his name, I'll just call him Joe Mad. He came back, and his art is fantastic. What else I have here? I have Blade, and these are the only Blade comics I have. It was written by Mark Guggenheim, and the art was by Howard Chaykin, and it was such a beautiful comic. But again, I was inconsistent, and I didn't get everything. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I missed 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, I mean, it was a short run series, but I missed 8, and then once I missed something, I'm just like, oh, you know what? I missed everything. You know, I'm just that type of person where, like, if I don't have one issue out of 100, then I don't have the whole set. You know, I'm just like that. So this is the New 52, Batman Incorporated. And it was really kooky. I mean, it was Grant Morrison, but it was cool. I just couldn't really follow it well, just because it was much more out there than all his other stuff. I mean, he just went all the way out there. So I totally didn't get that project done. I just fell asleep. Now I'm just walking to my car. You know, the crappy thing about living in the city is that there's no parking spaces anywhere. So I'm so glad I wore a hat today because it's drizzling and overall the weather is just nasty out there. Just something that, and the weather just always sucks. It's gonna be like 70 and then the next day it'll be like 50 and then 40. So I get really sick. I mean, I get sick easy, and when I do get sick, I get really bad. And so like I'll be out of work for like a week. I'm glad I wore a hat, and I'm actually glad that I wore this hat because usually I buy hats that are oversized. I wear a size 8 and fitted, and this is a little. I got this at Burlington, and this is a little too loose on me. Like if I feel a gust of wind, this will just fly off. So I'm glad that I wore this because it's raining, so I want this to shrink a little bit just to get it to size. And the reason why I I buy hats a little bit larger is that all the fitted hats that I've ever worn and ever bought, they always shrink. So that's why I go a size larger, because it will last longer. So I'm going to drive to my my god siblings' house, actually their parents' house. They finally got an apartment. Actually, it wasn't that long. It was about 2 weeks. I wish I could find an apartment, but that's another story, whole nother story. So I'm gonna help them out. I'm actually supposed to be there by 2, and it's 1 o'clock right now. So hopefully I could get there in time. Realized I didn't eat today, and it's already 2 o'clock. I have this bad habit of drinking coffee and orange juice and not eating anything until like the afternoon, and I just picked up this habit. So yeah, I'm at a Hardee's right now, and the thing about Hardee's is they take forever to give you your food, especially in the drive-thru. So food, I'm excited. Told you I was excited. Man, their curly fries are bomb. So bomb. Oh yeah, look at this one. Look how big that patty is. Damn. You're right.
It's like a bird or a baby velociraptor. That was close.
For everyone he misses, he changes the ball.
That's like
What?
a mini ball. Like Minnie Mouse.
Oh.
Oh, so that's technically you wasn't wrong.
Listen to me now. Listen to me.
Oh,
Hey, come on, no, hey!
Whoa! Whoa!
Stop. Here.
It looks like Dark Helmet. Spaceballs. John, you're gonna look sad. Depressed.
90s Asian R&B singer.
We can break it one day. Oh my god! We can make break like Jack Sparrow! Oh my god!
Have him do it.
No,
you can do it with his mustache. You can do it with a mustache.
That'd be so fun.
No, I'm gonna do it like a Viking.
It comes out brown. Like